worth exhibiting at the big national shows that have 4,000 to 5,000 people through every day? This is a tough one for me to answer. Yes and no. Yes, if you are prepared, if you've got loads of people that are going to be with you, if you're spending money on having a big stand there, something that's eye-catching, something that will get through as many of those people. Because you've got to remember that if you have a 10-minute conversation with everybody that comes over to your stand, over 2 days at a normal length of a conference, you're sort of maxing that you could speak to 70 odd people. And that is if it's non-stop, you talking and then going, and then talking, then going, then talking, then going, which isn't a reality. It doesn't then matter if you have a conference with 400 people or 4,000 people, you can still only talk to that many people. And what you're paying for to have more people walk past your stand isn't necessarily going to be a benefit. But as ever, it comes down to whether you're doing the conference correctly or not. You know, if you have one pop-up banner and a couple of bits of paper on the stand where you can write down your number and hand it to them, it's not going to have the same impact than if you spent 10 grand on a conference stand with lights and LEDs and big signs. Now, they're two extremes for it, but you're going to sit somewhere in the middle, and the closer to the cheap pop-up banner that you've got, the less impressive you are going to be when you're in a room with so much competition. So yes, it can be effective. I personally don't do it because it's still only ever going to be just me. And I'd rather spend that money going to a smaller industry-specific conference that people have to pay to go to. But as ever, it's what you do with it that's the important part.